Here are the steps to create and send an invoice using Inly. Once you've logged in, click the plus icon in the upper left-hand corner. This will take you to the Documents menu where you can select Invoice. Once you've done this, click Next. You can then choose who this invoice is for. You can either create a new client or select an existing client. For this example, I'm going to create a new client with a test email. Once you've entered that information, you actually can click a toggle as well to add the client address if you want to. Otherwise, you can do that later. Proceeding through the steps, you can then add a name and event date. So this will be John's Photos. The event date will be taking place later this week, and the location will be here. Then you can click Next. And the first option that you have is to select a cover image. Otherwise, you can leave this blank for a clean white cover too. To select an image, just click here, and then you can choose which image you would like. You can drag and drop an image. Otherwise, you can browse your computer for a file if you already have one, or you can search for free images as well. I'll choose a camera since we're doing a photo session. It gives you the option to remove it as well as preview it here as well. When you click preview, it will open it up and you can select mobile, tablet, or desktop to see how your documents will be viewed. Click Next and you can actually begin building your invoice now. So here you can start with a blank invoice. Otherwise, you could select a template if you've already saved one previously. Since this is a brand new one, I'll start with a blank invoice. And here you can begin entering your charges. So we're going to do a photo session. It's going to be $500. Search for another free image, maybe do a different camera icon. And then here you can also add in details about this specific charge. So they're going to get a 1-hour session. They'll have 25 photos and an online gallery. You can choose the rate and quantity here if you want. You can also decide what your tax rate is and add that in with the toggle here if it's needed. You can add additional charges by clicking here. You can add a package as well as include notes about this specific client, or choose to add a discount in either an amount or a percentage if you want to. You can click Next and then create a payment schedule. You can easily add multiple payments. You can delete them just by clicking the minus in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to leave these as is. If you already had accepted a payment, you could turn this on and say it was paid. You could also lock the amount if you want to fix that first amount. When you click Next, it will give you a few different payment method options. You have a couple different options through Inly. You can choose to enable credit card and bank transfer by connecting to Stripe in your settings. Once you've done that, you can select these payment methods. You can pass your fees to the client if your jurisdiction, state, or region allows it. You can see more information about this when you turn the toggle on. You can also read more here. You can choose to accept cash or check or other offline payments as well. When you click Next, it will set payment reminders. Inly automatically reminds your client when their payments are due. I'll leave this as is, but again, you can adjust those as you see fit. You can also enable a tip. By clicking yes, you can change the invoice total percentages or fixed amounts, and click Next. Here's where you can enter your message. And then you can send it.